for 3 more. Executive officer, second in command, would usually get their own stateroom back there. But the only person on board that has guaranteed privacy all the time, who's that, kids? That's their huge bedroom right there. Is that bigger or smaller than your bedrooms at home?
Small?
Probably smaller. But it's the only one on board that has a single bed in it. All the others have 2 or 3. Okay?
Yeah, the captains are pretty lucky.
Yeah. It's good to be the king or queen, isn't it? Yeah.
But then you have lots of duties that you just do lots.
It's also bad to be the king or queen, isn't it? Yes. Guess who's responsible if something goes wrong?
Captain.
I don't care if you were asleep. I don't care if you're eating dinner. It's your fault. Yeah, that's how that works. All right, so wardroom table here. This is where the officers ate their meals. They do paperwork, write reports, study for exams, relax, conference. This would be their living room, dining room, conference room area. Same meals as the rest of the crew. They're just brought up from the galley or kitchen. That's one deck below us. And then they're served from that officer's pantry back there. Okay. Questions on anything so far?
8-track tape over there.
What's that? I've never seen one of those before. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's tape?
Kids don't know what that is at all.
In those cases, there are a collection of what are known as dolphin or submarine pins from navies around the world, at least at one point have operated submarines. Now, I can't speak for all of them. I can speak a little bit for our Navy, which is in the far right-hand column over there. You do not get those just for showing up. You have to earn those. The way you get those in our Navy, I'll take an enlisted path here as an example. Officers have different routes they can go, but as enlisted, you start out by going to basic or boot camp first. Either before or while you're in there, you can volunteer for submarines. If you're selected, they will send you to basic submarine school through their training, and they teach you just enough about submarines at that point to make you dangerous. They then throw you on a submarine. You now have to learn everything you can about that submarine. Well, in the manuals, there's sailors on board. When you're signed off on everything, you pass all your written and oral exams, you are awarded your dolphin pin to wear on your uniform, and that means I'm fully trained or qualified in submarines. In our Navy, we give you a year to get those. If you do not have them by the end of a year, you're done. Your career in submarines is over. Thanks for trying. Bye-bye. When you do get them, you're a full-fledged member of the crew now. Everybody knows they can count on you 110%. And most importantly, you're not going to panic if something goes wrong and run around in circles and scream or have to run and get somebody. You know how to take care of the emergency yourself, or at least contain the problem that's going to arrive to assist you. So that's why I have to get those in our Navy. I'm guessing the other navies up there, they have a similar program for their submarine sailors as well, right? Okay, want to go see some more submarine?
Yeah.
Now, we're going in the control room. There's lots of buttons, knobs, and switches in here. What's the rule?
Don't touch it.
Don't
touch, please. I know it's okay with the building. Here's the thing. Some of this stuff in here still works. I'm not qualified. I don't know what it all does. I don't think you closed the door. Okay, so try to remember that. Left side is the radio room. Right side, ship's office. So let's head forward. Come on through here. Ship's office.
This overview?
Yeah.
Left side.
Super nice.
One guy at a time, and they pull meals every day for the entire crew. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and midnight rations.
I'm flying with her in a few weeks. I don't know when
Yeah?
she's gonna do it.
Where's she going?
We're going to Michigan.
For what? Why don't I know about this?
We just got the green light yesterday.
She's still don't want to film.
Man, it's tight in here. Hey, super cool.
Temperature 61.
Something white.
Going to your flight 5. Pressure 30.0.
Okay. Are the buildings getting smaller? why are the buildings getting smaller? Come on in. You walk around over there. Go around over there. Come on. Now, hope you've all watched these 1 or 2 or 19 or 37 submarine movies. You would know the black handles on the side would normally drop down. You could rotate these all the way around, do all kinds of cool stuff. Ours don't work like that anymore. And normally these cone-shaped stands are not here. Let's pretend that those are gone. But these are the only windows on the boat. This is not Disneyland. It's not the Finding Nemo ride. Yeah. You can sit in the chair. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Okay, so we're in the control room. This is the nerve center of the submarine. There's a lot that goes on in here. Now, who's in charge, kids? What's their title? Aye.
Captain.
Captain. I also accept commanding officer and the old man. Now, obviously they cannot be here running things 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or they might step back for a little bit. Then one of the younger officers gains some experience of command. Whatever the case is, there's always one person in charge in here at all times, right? Area over to my right is the attack center where they fire and control the torpedoes from that we'll see next. Navigation's done over here, but I'm going to focus on that corner of the room because that's where they actually drive it from. If you didn't catch earlier, yes, you can have a seat in the chairs if you want to try them out. So, when the submarine is operating up on the surface like we're at right now, it's pretty simple, works like any ship. The right-hand seat there is a helmsman. All ships have a helmets where they steer from. If they turn their wheel to the right, the submarine goes right. If they turn their wheel left, the submarine goes left. So he's controlling course or direction. If you're going to dive or submerge a submarine, you need to bring in some more players. The left-hand seat over there is the planesman. So remember, there's a tail on the back end of our submarine, just like on an airplane. So kids, do any of you know what happens on an airplane when the pilot goes forward on the wheel or stick?
Goes up or down. One of the things down.
Okay, let's work on this. You make your flight instructor a little less nervous of your foot.
What does the airplane do,
Okay.
baby? If you push it forward, the airplane
Forward
goes up or
is
down?
down. Back is up. So they're going to start the dive over there by going forward on that wheel. That starts us down. When they call them sticks on board a submarine. When the sail is submerged, the helmsman has control of the sail planes we saw outside earlier, so they can assist with the dive. That system by itself can work, but there's a big problem here. We're tied up to the dock. The submarine's in its natural state. What is it doing? Let's do something else. It was an on for the first person. What was that? Try the opposite. You kids are opposites today. So let's get out from the submerging. Floating! It's positively buoyant. It wants to be up on the surface. If I rely on those two to control the depth for me, constantly fighting that tendency for the submarine to rise back up, not very efficient. After 1,000 feet. You have to bring in a third player over here at the ballast control panel. I don't know if you kids are aware of this yet, but your house or home most likely has two walls, right? There's an inside wall and an outside wall. In between our two walls are a series of ballast tanks. Throwing switches on that panel over there is going to release air that's in the tanks from vents at the top. Water will fill in through holes at the bottom, and down we go. The longer you allow into those tanks, the deeper down the submarine wants to go, all the way down to 1,000 feet in our case.
I already tried it.
What's that say? Right. Right, we're going to go to that. We're going to go. We'll get to that a little bit later. Am I forgetting something though? Let's think about this for a minute. Down, down, down. You want to come back up, right? That'd be nice. Okay, so reverse it. They're going to start back on their wheels. That's going to start us up. While that's going on, they're going to dewater the tanks by blowing air into the top. That pushes the water back out to the bottom. I think we those airbags once you're above the
Is
surface.
that for water? So like the blue color, the water, like the color?
The blue color? No, that's for soda. Yep.
Wait, so why is this all like red?
Oh, that's for red color. So older submarines with optical periscopes would do this at nighttime to preserve your night vision. So now if you need to look through the scopes at night, you can see quicker because your eyes are used to lower light levels, right? If we had the whites on in here at nighttime, the white lights can go back up, and up on the top where the scope is sticking up out of the water, there's going to be this big bright light that says submarine right here. Don't want that.
Yeah, it's probably
Right. Now, the ones that you're going to be on don't have to do this anymore. They don't have optical periscopes. They're digital periscopes. Don't need to worry about that.
Isn't this the infrared October?
One of the scenes was filmed in here. Yeah, well, when it made it to the movie. But it doesn't mean red alert. It doesn't mean battle stations. It has nothing to do with that. We just have them on right now because I think they look cool. But normally there'd be white lights in here if we want to be true. Okay, we're going down some steep, narrow stairs. Did I say they were steep and narrow? Because they are steep and narrow. Hold on to the railing, watch your feet. Do not hurry.
Our eyes are
When you get to the
blue.
bottom, you'll be able to look in on this a little bit to our sonar rooms. Come on down. Come on.
Yeah, your mom was she was when you were there.
Take my photo there, please.
Yes.
Can you take mine?
Yeah, well, we gotta go. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Takes a minute, doesn't it? We do one more. 1, 2. Okay. They filmed a movie on here.
Yeah?
Hunt for Red October. It's one of my father's favorites.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
How I pass here?
Slowly.
Oh. Oops. Oops. Right.
Eesh. This is why we had to practice, huh?
Oh, watch your head. All right, does everybody see the blue step? The top step of that ladder just below the exit sign. That is marking the water level of the river outside. So when you go home, you can tell everybody that you've been under the Willamette River in Portland, Oregon, and you did not get wet. And so they can figure out how you did that. All right? So we're all the way forward in the submarine. This is the bow. It's also the torpedo room. Several types of torpedoes on display. They all have one job, of course. That would be to sink other ships and submarines. If you were to think of them as underwater missiles, that's the basic idea. I'm just going to compare the oldest with the newest so you see how the tech has evolved a little bit over the decades. So the oldest ones in are these black painted ones. These are Mark 14s from World War II. So these are over 80 years old now. Our Navy doesn't use them anymore. They have all their settings made. So speed, bearing or direction, and depth set before they're launched out of a torpedo tube. Because once they're launched out of a torpedo tube, that's it. There's no more communicating with it. There's no more inputting. There's no more changes. It stays on the course you program it on to either hit something or it'll miss, run out of fuel, and sink to the bottom of the ocean. So if the target turns, speeds up, or slows down after they've been launched, they can't adjust for that. This one next to me, this is a Mark 48. This is what our submarines are using today. This big silver drum back here on the tail end will stay behind inside the torpedo tube. Do any of you do any sewing with the sewing machine?
Oh yeah, it's the bonnet thing. Yeah. Bobbin.
Bobbin. Yeah. It's a giant bobbin. But instead of holding thread, it holds very fine copper wire. All wound up in here really tight when this is properly loaded. Normally they're dispensed with more wire in the back of the torpedo as well. That wire pulls out like a kite string. Now the submarine and torpedo can talk to each other. It will keep me updated of where it is and what it's doing. I can feed instructions down to it to help guide it in if things have changed. It has a sonar set of its own. When it picks up the target, I can release it from the wires. It will speed up and home and on its own after that. So underwater guided missile over here versus more like a cannonball or an arrow with the Mark 14 over there, right? Questions on that stuff? If I could have you scoot in just a little bit, sir, I have to get to the door, please, or to the side, either one. Yeah, I just got to get to the door there, thank you. As you go back out this door again, to your right, the enlisted head or restroom. Left side showers. Officers have theirs in their living quarters. So let's head back this way. Come on in, watch your step. Come on in. Watch your step, come on in. Come on in.
Okay, you take a pictures and then listen for me.
Come on in, watch your step, come on in. Watch your step, come on in, watch your step.
What's the maximum of days that you can stay here, or
You know,
or
more
it
of that,
doesn't
yeah.
matter?
Hold on, we're gonna go to that.
Okay.
Yep, come on in.
How did Abby put these parents' face? I would love to see this.
You would.
Because I
You come back in about maybe 10 years, we'll see how well they fit.
Oh yeah, no.
Is that Dad back there?
Dad's back there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have some height, I think. So yeah, we'll see how that works out.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Come on in. All right, so you remember earlier, 85 crew. 8 of those were officers. They had their living quarters on the deck above. So 77 enlisted down here. The problem is between this compartment on this side and there's a big one over here on the other side, there's only 66 beds. And don't be fooled, there's normally 6 more in this space where you're standing right now. This is not a walk-in closet or a changing room or a store for extra luggage or anything like that. So imagine 6 more bunks in here too. So you say, well, wait a minute now, that's more people than beds though. How does that work out? Well, obviously it's a 24-hour operation. There's people up working around the clock. But let's say now that you are one of the new crew members You're off watch. Your turn to come back here and get some rest. You find somebody sleeping in your bed when you get there. What do? They will assign you one of their bed only. What if someone's in that one too?
Come back to work.
Fight them off.
Share a bed.
It's kind of hard to do with two grown adults trying to get in the top one. Did you kids get a little story called Goldilocks and the Three Bears?
Yeah.
Do you remember that story?
Oh.
Remember where the bears come home and they find Goldilocks sleeping in Baby Bear's bed, and Baby Bear says, somebody's sleeping in my bed and they're still here. You're going to wake them up. They're late for watch. They've overslept. They will climb out. You get in right behind them. That's called hot bunking or hot racking, because the bed's sometimes still warm and you get in it. Now, it would rarely, if ever, come down to that. But the point here is you do not have your own mattress starting out, okay? See that top one there? It's lifted up in the next section. Underneath your mattress will be your closet and your dresser now for up to 3 months. If necessary, this submarine could sail out to sea for up to 3 months at a time if it had to, a whole summer vacation. So you have to ask yourself, can I pack everything I would need for a 90-day trip under that mattress? And I'm waiting for one of the
Is
adults to
there a
ask me.
washing machine?
Wow, I was going to say, I was waiting for the adults to ask me. That's surprising. Did you learn how to do laundry already? My kids were much older when they learned how to. They just let the clothes go down dirty and they magically reappear clean. It's like, how's that? That'd be nice, right?
I put my clothes away and I fold them. Like
Okay.
sometimes.
Well, wouldn't that be nice if there was a laundry on board?
Oh, you're gonna have to wear sticky clothes.
Do you know how many we actually have on board? Do you want to guess?
75? Yeah, I'm right. 0.
None. You will not be seeing a clothes washer now for up to 3 months sometimes.
That's disgusting.
Now you say, wait a minute,
Wait,
I
you're
did see the
You're in
showers.
a tiny room. You're stinky.
You say, I did see the showers. At least I take a shower whenever I want, right?
No?
Anybody gone swimming in the ocean?
Yeah.
How'd you feel after you dried off? Not good.
Slimy.
They can make some fresh water from seawater, but it has priorities over bathing. There's one more deck below us. We're not going down there because there's 600,000 pounds or 300 tons of lead acid batteries down there. Each one's about the size of these two right here. There's over 500 batteries down there. And when the batteries were working, they powered everything on the submarine, including making the big propeller at the back go around. And they're the older lead acid type battery. They have to have fresh water to work. So number one priority for fresh water is the batteries because they power everything.
So that's
Another big user, the galley or kitchen.
Yeah.
You want to eat and drink, right? That operates 24 hours a day. By the time it gets down to bathing, you will get one, if you're lucky, twice a week, usually once a week, sometimes none a week. And when you do take a shower, it will be a Navy shower, which is like a camp shower for us landlubbers if you've all been camping. Have you all gone camping at some point? Y'all know how to do a campground shower? No? All right. You kids start doing this at home now. The water bills will go way down. Your parents have enough money to send you all to college by the time you're 18. You get in the shower. You turn the water on for 10 or 15 seconds, not minutes.
Oh.
Yes, I'm looking at you, ladies. I have a daughter. I know how this goes, so don't give me that innocent look, right? Yes. Just have everything wet. You turn the water off. Wash, 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 wash. You'll turn the water back on at the end for about 30, 40 seconds just to rinse all the soap off, and you're done.
But you need
Now, some-
shampoo and conditioner, right?
No. Now, sometimes I describe that. People go, well, that's why I always take a shower. I go, is your mom or dad in the Navy? And they go, yeah. So it doesn't like much fun being a submarine sailor, does it? Is there anything that would make you want to do this?
No.
Anything?
Going across the world.
You will travel a
Why
lot
did you point at these ladies when
because I'm pretty sure I've got to get you
Like
started on
it-
this.
That's why I got pencils.
They're a lost cause. I can work on you too.
they're
Right?
lost
Yeah.
cause.
Yes. Right?
Lost
Yeah.
cause.
That's what I thought.
That's a job. You're gonna be
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why does the submarine look like a giant torpedo carrying torpedoes?
Because that's the natural state that moves really fast through the water. Sharks and dolphins can swim really fast
Because
underwater.
they're like shaped
So guess where we got the idea from?
sharks and dolphins.
Yes. As you go around the corner here, look down at the deck or floor. There'll be a glass plate. You'll get a little peek of our batteries and our contractors in today working on them. You might recognize him. He's a TV celebrity. Come on over here. I think he's still here.
Somebody's name tag up right there.
I think he's still here. Oh yeah, there he is. You can wave to him. You can wave back right now. Looks a little
What's up,
busy,
dude?
but he's down there.
Hi, dude.
You know who he is, right?
Nope. That's the guy from
Right,
the
same.
the battery guy. Remember that?
Oh.
There's a rabbit.
I don't like the smells.
Back there. We're not going there. Head around under the stairs. Find a table in the back. Have a seat. We can fill in the back tables first, please. If we could fill in one of the back tables first, that'd be great. Or, I don't know, just like you roll around. I don't care. Wait, we're fixing it. It's open seating. Find a table. Have a seat.
Hey, VHS. 8-track.
Yeah.
Look, come on.
Have a seat.
Yeah, it's true.
Have a seat. You might have the back one.
I think don't
You
fit
should
me.
just stand.
All right, you saw our battery expert, right? He does all our batteries. We got a whole table there. Come on in. Slide on in, guys. Find a table, have a seat. Slide on in. Find a table, have a seat. Slide on in, kids. All the way over. All the way over.
I hate
Come on in. Watch your step.
Oh, there is a microwave.
Okay, so I think all of you know what happens in here too, right? Eat. Cruise mess composed of the galley or kitchen over here.
Are those fake?
Yep, scullery on this side where they do the cleanup. Now, it's kind of tight in here, isn't it? Obviously not all 77 would eat at once. They eat in shifts. There's no windows or portholes. All the tables are by the kitchen. But the food that comes out of the galley is pretty terrific. In addition to typical things like, I don't know, pizza, hamburgers, fried chicken, tacos, meatloaf, whatever. You'll also be getting things like steak, prime rib, crab legs, steak and lobster at least once. What's a normal school day breakfast for the kids before they go to school in the morning?
Eggs.
Man, eggs are going to your house tomorrow for
Pancakes?
breakfast. I get like a Pop-Tart or a bagel. Okay?
Oh,
Yogurt.
Every morning, some combination of eggs to order. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, bacon, sausage, hash browns,
Waffles.
oatmeal grits. All of that comes out of there. All of your baking is done in here. All the breads, rolls, buns, muffins, pies, cakes, cookies, biscuits, donuts, and rolls, they're all made from scratch.
How do they store it?
We're getting to there. Hold on, I'm not done with the menus. Special occasion like a birthday, they might make a little birthday cake for you. And what goes better with birthday cake than?
ice cream.
All right, you ready for this? Watch this. You can have ice cream as much as you want, whenever you want. Wait, let me try that again. You can have ice cream as much as you want day or night. It's right there. It's unguarded by any adult. Does mom or dad let you have a waffle sundae for breakfast?
I don't want that because I don't want too much. I want one.
You don't want too much ice cream. Wow, I've never heard that before from a kid.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Holy
different.
cow. Then you like bug juice, right?
What's what one?
Bug juice. You don't like bug juice?
Bug?
Maybe Gary, get your vitamins and minerals out of here.
Never.
Coffee, of course.
Bugs.
And fresh milk there on the end, but that's gone by the second week. Then you have to go to powdered milk. Okay, so 85 people, 90 days at sea.
That's a lot of food.
I've already shown you most of Submarine. Where do you plan on storing all of it? Now,
In your stomach.
eventually, yes. There is a storeroom on the lower deck with the batteries. There's cabinets and lockers and drawers around you might be seeing. Small commercial freezer refrigerator system over here. But no matter how you do it, you're going to run out of room. Do you remember the torpedo room? It was a little bit cooler in there. Underwater in the middle of the ocean, that could be another 20 degrees Fahrenheit colder than what it is right now. Take advantage of that natural refrigeration. Throw some perishables up in there. like your fresh fruits and vegetables and some of your dairy, and they'll last longer up in there while you have it. Engine room, it's going to get a little warm. Dry goods, rice, pasta, flour, coffee, things like that could go back in there. Gosh, we still have to come up with some more room though. You know, there must be something I'm not using very much that I could use to store food in the meantime. Ooh! Showers. Not being used much, are they? Guess what's in there if you're going to take your shower now? Some kind of food, whatever it is. You have to get permission first to move it. Pull everything out. Take your 1-minute shower. Wipe the shower down completely dry when you're done. And then put all of it back in again in the same order that you found it.
How do you memorize them?
Are you going to bother to do that for a 1-minute shower?
No.
No. I'm going to skip those for
Putting on.
Number 10 cans. Costco cans, institutional cans, whatever you call these. We need to bring 200 or more on board. Everything is full. Where can I put at least 200 of these things?
Because you have that
Where now?
right there.
No, that's full.
Oh.
Sorry.
In a bunk?
With the short guys, a few of them could go at the foot of their bed. Yeah. What if I told you when they bring them on board, they take their paper labels off? You'll see them over there useless. They can be trash on shore. And you write what's in the can on the lid only. Why would I write what's in the can on the lid only?
Because then you can see
You walk on. So where's it going? Have you been on before? Not this one. Ah, another one. A traveler. From the torpedo room door, sometimes all the way back to that door there, port to starboard if necessary. And you're going to be walking on a carpet of cans down here and eating your way down to the deck.
That's what I really like.
Now, for reference, I'm only 5 foot 8 inches tall above the ceiling now. I've met submarine sailors over 6 feet. Can you imagine them trying to get through here on the layer of these number 10
Actually,
cans?
can.
You notice I've learned where this thing is.
Oh, yeah.
And my boss has also stopped getting complaints from guests about me using inappropriate language, so that was very helpful. I have some holes up here. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, right there. Any questions on anything? Any questions? Okay, we got one more stop, the engine room. Floor back in here is kind of lumpy and bumpy. Please watch your step, especially if you're wearing sandals or flip-flops or something like that. If you would like to leave a little bit early, exit's up the stairs here, and when we come back out again, the exit will be up the stairs. So if you want to, follow me this way.
Que legal.
Oh, what is that?
Well,
Is that a gun?
you ask one of your crazy uncles, he'll tell you. Come on in.
Uncle Brett, too bad.
That's right.
What are snipes?
Oh, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you. Yep, we get everybody? Oh, here they come.
Gotta go on a hunt. Snake hunt.
Yes. The good part is I have to watch my parents yell at my sister.
Thinks there's some ink fuses in here, Doug.
Okay, so we just walked through the engine room. This is engine room control. Oh, sorry. Yep.
What's back here?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Patience and Padawan. Patience.
He doesn't have any.
Okay.
Oh.
If you remember up front in the control room, they had right, left, up and down. Back here it's forward, backward, how fast, okay? They get their instructions from the control room, mainly through that engine order telegraph, directly below the clock there. And that tells them which direction and how fast to make the submarine go, yep. They can also ring you up on the phone over there. There's hands-free units in here. So there's multiple ways to communicate back and forth, right? Out here in the engine room, there are 3 locomotive-sized diesel engines. They do not turn the propeller directly. What does that is in the last compartment directly behind this panel, there's a 6,400 horsepower electric motor.
Wow.
That's what turns the shaft at the back end. It draws power like everything else in the batteries. So, what's going to happen to all my batteries now if I run that big motor at top speed?
Explode.
Not exactly. Yeah.
Train them.
That, and you'll go very fast for a very short amount of time. If they run that motor at top speed, you'll drain all the batteries, all 300 tons, in 30 minutes. Gone. If you put along at walking speed, you can stretch them out to 4 days. But eventually, kids, what happens to all batteries?
They die.
Die.
So you have to pay.
What do you do at home when the batteries run out?
Charge them.
Or replace them, right? Are there any stores right now in the middle of the Pacific Ocean where I can buy 300 tons of batteries in? Nope. Any outlets right now in the middle of the Pacific Ocean for me to plug a recharger into? Nope. That's what the big diesel engines are for. Their only job, turn generators that can recharge the batteries for us, but to run those diesel engines, they need fuel and
Smell.
It's the same
air.
as in
We're underwater, where's all the air? So now you gotta bring the submarine back to the surface, or just below to raise the snorkel above for air, so you can start up the big diesel engines, so they can turn the generators that can recharge the batteries that power everything on the
What
submarine.
if you're underneath something and you can't?
That's why they don't go into the polarized switches. Now, the ones that you're going to be on are nuclear powered. Guess what? They have unlimited fuel. You don't have to gas those things up for 30 years, which is good because it's kind of hard to do. But yeah, big difference. And guess what? They make more fresh water a day, so everybody under normal conditions can take a daily shower. They have little tiny laundromats on all of them where your laundry will get done. And on the biggest ones, you don't even have to share your bunk. You get your own bed. So a big improvement over this one. Yeah, yeah. Questions on anything?
What's in
If
there?
I could slip, I told you, what's that say? It's the more come up.
No, but what's in there?
The more. It's a more. I don't know what it is either, but that's what it says.
No, it's up here.
What?
fuel from the engine.
This way.
How many liters?
Oh, the pump room! I've been looking for that. Oh my gosh, that's where it is.
The engines
I didn't know.
need fuel.
Okay,
How
let's
many
go back
liters?
outside. Let me
How
slide
many
past.
liters
Oh,
of fuel?
112,000 gallons. I don't know what liters, but that would be 112,000 gallons.
Okay.
Let's have the 3.8 liters per gallon.
That's cool.
No, I'm gonna do a loop.
Go to Westinghouse stuff.
Yeah. Is it deep now? Westinghouse? Yeah.
My picture, my picture.
My father would have loved this. Alright, ready?
Yeah?
1, 2.
Muito legal.
Well, like this, so she's attack one, so she's following what the fleet does. So the fleet pulls into port, we're gonna pull the fleet. Fleet stays out, pushing out. Fast attack scene today's. Now, our ballistic missile does stay out. They are.
Making a general announcement to the crew. It is basically bragging they'll never find us because we're so quiet in advance. And they showed reaction shots of the crew. One of those was filmed in our torpedo room with U.S. Navy sailors in Russian uniforms making extra money on the side. They're up on the bunks, and the camera's down where you are, and the camera just goes across their faces like that for about 6 seconds.
Ah, okay.
That's all it is.
That's it. Huh?
What happened to the other students? I don't know.